Welcome race fans to the opening round of the Trans Nation GT3 Championship, and we are here at beautiful Interlagos here, home of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Eight GT3 drivers will be attacking this circuit here for the opening round, and again, Interlagos is a great place to set the scene for the start of the season. Of course, looking for some action down at the team through these senior races. A few switchbacks will be made through there, and of course 2 and 4, I think is going to be a bit of action here. Really nice track, lots of elevation changes, and I think this track is going to put out some great races with 2 races here. Obviously our sprint race and then our feature race. Without further ado, we're going to run through the grid for the sprint race. So starting on pole position was MGP Rider will take pole position, showing that preseason he was sandbagging. So alongside him will be Preseason. Very good in preseason, so he's got some challenge with P10 yet again. Will be qualifying third with Nakashi's Monkey again. 4th place once again. Obviously preseason he qualified 4th. Exeric obviously didn't attend preseason. He'll start 5th place with Stuart McKenzie way down on 6th. He definitely didn't have a good time in qualifying with Banana Josh around 7th place, and Jordan Dittmer 7-11 also didn't do preseason. Jordan Dittmer 7-11, so he will start from 8th place with 8 drivers ready to race. Let's crack on with the sprint race. So here we are, building up to the lights here. We're about to start the Trans Nation GT3 Championship, and we are away for the championship, and away we go. He looks like MGP Rider gets off the line. Why is it still McKenzie? Gets an absolute crazy start as he goes down into the 2-1. He's going to try and find a way past Purex, but it looks like that's nice and clean through 2-1. Everyone seems to be well behaved as MGP Rider gets where it looks. He goes Purex around the outside, and he is into the lead of the race. So Purex is into the lead from 2nd place. He's going down into turn 4 now. Looks like still McKenzie is overtaken from Nick Shoes Monkey. He's going to flick to the outside here. It looks like he's had P10 as a big ass pole up there. We're going to have to take a look on the replay there. But right now, Purex will lead, and look at that, Stuart McKenzie as a 2nd place, followed by Nick Shoes Monkey, then Exeri in 4th place. So, he flicks to the inside here, but not quite. So, what a start that was for Purex. And of course, Stuart McKenzie, he had an absolute crazy start. He got Nick Shoes Monkey up the inside. Stuart is going to try to get the switchback as he goes down into 2nd. So, he's going to try and hang around the outside. Nick Shoes Monkey has the inside line, but now it's McKenzie that has the inside line. It looks like what's going to happen here. Exeri is back behind the trying to find ways. He's going to try around the outside. Still gets loose. And there's like Shoes Monkey is through. He's into 2nd place. Still is going to hang around the outside. Bit of contact. And he's into 2nd place. So really hard racing. The Nick Shoes Monkey is into 2nd place. As he runs quite wide. So what a first up that was. Nick Shoes Monkey is into 2nd. Silver McKenzie in 3rd. We see Exeri in 4th. P2 in 5th. Jordan Dittmer and Banana Josh are having a good old scrap here, as Banana Josh is going to find a way past the back in last as MGP Rider. He's going to be on the charge here. He did set pole position, so don't be surprised if he can make his way through in the field here this afternoon. So again, we're going to have to take a look on the replay there of exactly what happened, but I'm sure MGP Rider will not be happy with that, and innocent bystander in that whole incident. And as I think his main rival for this week will be Purex, as they seem to be pretty locked on pace. MGP Rider will have to try and make his way through the field. But right now, it's Purex Toronto. Again, got a great start and has avoided all the carnage, but again, maintaining speed. As you see a move for P10 to try move on. Exeri up the inside. Exeri's going to hold round the outside here. I think P10 might have this for P4. As Exeri will try up the inside, not quite going to work here. So P10 that will be. So here's the replay of the start. And look at the start from Stuart McKenzie straight past 3 cars, and look at that, he tries to move down to him. Of course, Purex blocks that maneuver there, but not Josh on the outside. So that was the start with Stuart McKenzie. Got to an absolutely crazy start. We're going to have a look here for the other incident with 2 and 4. It looks like here that Nick Shoes Monkey trying down the inside, a bit of contact. He's looking for himself. Stuart's going to go to P10, but here goes Nick Shoes Monkey. He doesn't see P10 gets untied and causes the whole incident. And of course, MGP Rider and Banana Josh are the innocent bystanders in that incident. So Nick Shoes Monkey looks like he caused that, so it looks like he might be facing a penalty Here we are, lap number 4 here. Nacho Uzumaki is still keeping second place, but he's got a bit of a trade with Super Kinsey and P10 there. So a battle for second between these three drivers, and Nacho Uzumaki is under attack here. He's looking for a way past, and he's going to try and go to the center of the track. But here comes P10 around the outside, not quite. It looks like that Nacho Uzumaki was serving his penalty, but now as the shift is focusing on the battle for second place between Super Kinsey and P10, so Nacho Uzumaki has obviously done the placement. Look at that, back in the background is MGP Rider. So he's made his way past Xeri, Banana Josh, and Jordan Dittmer, and he's hunting down P number 4. So MGP Rider doing a very good comeback drive here, as we see. So again, a battle here for second place is still. So, this battle for fourth is starting to continue as Nacho Uzumaki runs horribly wide, and this might open the door for MGP Rider to slip on through into P4. So Nacho Uzumaki goes, I think he could be serving a penalty, and there goes MGP Rider up into P4. So MGP Rider, he's up into 4, he's just got a couple more spots, there's a chance for him to get second place. So I think Nacho Uzumaki is going to try and challenge MGP Rider here, as Nacho Uzumaki, I don't think quite have the pace, but again, better performance is going to continue. But MGP Rider, I think, is lap number 10. Here we are on the final lap of the race. Still McKenzie is slowly catching Purex, but oh, he lost the rear end, and this might actually open the door for MGP Rider to slip on through, and he's actually spinning around, so he's lost even more time, and here comes the two whack racing cars here as MGP Rider can try down around the outside. So McKenzie gives us a bit of a squeeze, and just as above, here comes P10. He's going to try around the outside, so drive him on the last lap. But it's Purex 21-21 will take out the sprint race victory. And there goes MGP Rider will take second place with an amazing comeback drive from a teammate. P10 will take P3 just past Stop McKenzie for P4. As P5 will be Nacho Uzumaki and Banana Josh will round out P6, and Xeri will finish down in P7 with Jordan Dittmer in 8th place. So that is the sprint race for the opening sprint race here for the TNC GT3 Championship. As Purex 21-21 will take out that victory. So stay tuned for the feature race where we have the reverse grid race and the 40-minute feature race here. And I gotta say, after that opening race, I think we will be in for a cracker for a feature race. So here we go for the feature race here, and of course qualifying is So here we go for race number 2 here for the weekend for the opening round, and it's of course the feature race here where qualifying is reversed from so obviously the slow guys will start at the front, while the fast boys have to make their way through the back here. As Jordan Dittmer will lead the field off for the feature race with Banana Josh in close second place. So here comes Jordan Dittmer. Again, obviously the green light is away, and away we go for 40 minutes of racing. Jordan Dittmer will lead the field off nice and comfortably here, as everyone will start piling their way through, and already Banana Josh is trying to get that race lead. Because again, for the slow boys, they have to break away from the field and get that gap as much as they can for the fast boys come back. Actually, he's under attack. Still McKenzie will go into second place, and he was one of the fastest people in the feature race, so he's going to have to try and bolt his way through. As Super Kinsey will go into second place, more bangers going on. Nacho Uzumaki is finding a way past. He runs wide, and he's going to lose more spots down the field. Seeing more battling going on here. There comes P10. He's going to have a move on Nacho Uzumaki, but up front, and still Jordan Dittmer will still lead the field. Super Kinsey closing in second place. He's going quite solid, but here comes Super Kinsey. He's going to try around the outside, and there goes Banana Josh. He's going to try down the inside here, and it looks like it's all a bit of a traffic jam here. And Super Kinsey going to go into the lead of the race. And here comes Stuart McKenzie. Jordan Dittmer, he's actually ran wide a bit, so Stuart McKenzie's got the race lead. Nacho Uzumaki going to try down the inside. Bit of contact's made, and it looks like that. And crazy stuff is happening, but look at the start there from Purex and MGP Rider. They did a brilliant move, both of them are into second and third. So the two fast boys who stayed on the front row are already up in the top 3, and P10 will be in 4th place. So what a crazy first lap that has been. It looks like that Nacho Uzumaki has got away with the race victory, but a bit of a controversy there with Stuart McKenzie. I think Stuart McKenzie will not be a heavy member. Here comes Purex, so he's going to have a go at the race sleep. Nacho Uzumaki is going to go defensive here. So he goes Purex on the outside now. Same vice versa with the two two WEC racing cars. Brett Keenan runs wide, and there goes Pierre into the lead of the race once again. So once again, it's Pierre is the race leader, like what happened in the first race. He's leading again in the second race. Mike is going to have to play defensive here as PT is in third, followed quite closely by MGP Rider. So again, the two WEC race cars are having a great weekend. It's P10 that gets quite loose here, and I think he might lead his teammate through. Not too sure. He's not this time by. And Xeri sitting in fifth. And Jordan Dittman, he's under attack from Bernard Josh. I think Jordan Dittman must have slowed down. There's Stuart McKenzie back of the field here. So not good from Stuart McKenzie. He will definitely be an angry man. He will definitely be trying to make up some lost ground. But right now, again, Pierre is not really breaking away too much, as Nick Shoemaker is actually maintaining pace. So for the race, so for this race so far, I think this race is going to be really close. And as Xeri is actually holding on to the battle. There goes the move there. P10 is going to try and move up the inside here. He's going to try again. There he goes. And he's into P2, and it looks like Brett Keenan is Nick Shoemaker is under attack again. But I think P10 runs horribly wide, I think. Yeah, P10 goes over right into the wall. Let's see that again, but P10 is into the wall and he's back down the back of the field. So P10 has obviously got a little bit loose on the exit of turn 3, and it looks like he's down to 8th place, so not too good. So that is Nick Shoemaker runs wide again, and he's lost some time, but he still maintains 2nd place. So Nick Shoemaker is really running wide. It looks like the MGP Rider is under attack from Xeri. So Xeri doing a really good job. Obviously missed pre-season testing, but that Porsche seems to be pretty alright there, sitting in the mid pack. So yeah, more battling is going on here. Looks like that's Xeri is trying to move on MGP Rider, and he hasn't got the move done. But here goes Stuart McKenzie. He's already made up that lost ground. He's going to he's looking really racy. It looks like he's tagging MGP Rider, and he's gone for a bit of a slide there. So Stuart McKenzie is really on. His head is really hot here in this feature race, and he's really pushing hard. He's really made up those four spots, so he's into the race ticket. So but MGP Rider is keeping 3rd place, with Nick Shoemaker still in 2nd, and still 1st place as Pierre is still maintaining that gap. So he doesn't have, he doesn't have the outright speed. He's got really flaky this time by, like he did it in the first race. He got really flaky at the start, managed to get past, and obviously got that 6-second gap lead. But still, actually Uzumaki doing a really good job. He's managing to keep P2, and MGP Rider obviously really keeping 3rd. Now obviously we know that from the WEC race cars, they don't handle too well on the medium tyres, as I think most of the fast speed has it on the medium tyres, and Stuart McKenzie is trying quite hard to make up lost ground. Obviously didn't have a good sprint race, so he's really going to have to try hard to get points in the feature, because that's where all the points will come from, is the feature race. Well, the two are qualifying and the sprint race, a good point builders that build up some points for the feature race, and of course the feature race we have most of the points. More battling here on lap 6. Here comes Stuart McKenzie, try and move on Nick Shoemaker around the outside. It's not going to work. He's going to try and get the switchbacks, go through the city races, and Stuart McKenzie is on the back heels of Nick Shoemaker once again. So I'm sure Nick Shoemaker is going to try everything he can to keep Stuart McKenzie behind, because he looks like he's got some really good pace. There you go, Stuart McKenzie's going to have a go up the inside. Nick Shoemaker is on the outside. It's going to be close, and it looks like Stuart McKenzie's slip, but he runs quite wide. And Nick Shoemaker, he's giving him a bit of a tag, and he's back into P2. So Nick Shoemaker being very aggressive here. And Xeri has done a move on MGP Rider. Some really good battling going on in P number 4. But still, Nick Shoemaker still keeping P2, and all the battling that these guys are doing is all helping Preseason building that gap. But the next thing comes is race strategy, and we're on to lap 6 now. So a good 8 minutes into race, still early days in terms of race. So here comes Nakshi Uzumaki into the pits. He's the first person to crack here. 12 minutes into the race, lap 8. And I think he's going to go on a new frequency of medium tyres. So I think in terms of strategy, Brett is going to, Nakshi Uzumaki is going to be trying the 2-step here. And he is going to put in some fuel. So Nakshi Uzumaki is going to try the undercut here. So that's the first person to blink. But will the others blink and so here comes Preseason now. He's going to put one lap after as well. So it looks like that the rest of the field are actually responding to Brett. So then PP now, he's going to go for a full tank of fuel here. So that's how strategy is going to play here for the boss track racing team is they've only got one car. But look at that, Stuart McKenzie has actually jumped Purex 21. So that's not good for the Boss track racing car. But I think Stuart McKenzie might be on a different strategy as we did see that Stuart McKenzie's team obviously didn't put any fuel into the car yet, so they're gonna try and get the so obviously Stuart McKenzie try to put less fuel in the car to get track position now, as he's also on the soft compound tires. So looks like that the MS Performance racing team have elected to trade a double soft stint. So is that going to work for the team? He's obviously got track position, but you know that Purex will top the tank full of gas, so Purex will obviously top the fuel up. So if he can play his strategy right, he shouldn't have to put some more fuel in. I think all the rest of the field have made the stops. Like MGP Riders made a stop, Xeria's made a stop. I don't know about Bernardo Josh, but I'm going to guess that most of the field has actually made their first stop. So in terms of strategy, it looks like that today will be a two-stop race from people pitting so early. But right now, it's P10. He's still actually staying out. So P10 might actually be trying a different strategy to the rest of the field. But will it work? We're lap number 12 here, and we are already seeing P10 is under attack. So obviously P10's strategy is to obviously stay out, and he is into the lead of the race, so he is able to hold up Stuart McKenzie. But Stuart McKenzie's not going to like this, because his rival Purex 21 is on those medium tires, and if he starts battling P10, yeah, that's just going to help us Stuart McKenzie actually make some time, as P10 is getting seriously loose, so his tires are definitely more than second hand. I will probably say that the third hand now, from the way he's driving in his lap time as well. 34.1 was his last time by. So McKenzie did a 31.1, so almost 3 seconds faster a lap. So that just shows the tire wear difference between someone who's on old medium tires compared to someone that's on brand new soft tires. So this is going to get quite tasty here for the team. Look at this here, Stuart McKenzie's going to try and move up the inside here. P10 is undertaking, so I think Stuart McKenzie's through very close, but he gets quite loose from P10. So Stuart McKenzie managed to get the move done, but look at the amount of time he's lost to Purex. From that time, he needs every single time Stuart McKenzie needs to count, because he knows if he makes his next lap, he's going to have to put more fuel in the car. So I think effective racing after the pits, I think Purex will focus back in the lead. And of course, just behind him is MGP Rider. MGP Rider has been slowly been catching the gap to Purex. So MGP Rider has also set the fastest lap of the race, so he's also got really good pace. And down the fifth is Xeria. He's battling with the next user Mikey. He's running wide against the next user Mikey. Really looking untidy here. And Banana Josh is settling in 7th place with Jordan Dittman, and of course 8th place. So here comes P10. He's actually finally made a stop, and I think he's definitely going to the end of the race here, trying something a bit different. Looks like his strategy so far doesn't look too bad. I think he's on course to get maybe a good top 3 if he can keep it together. So here comes Stuart McKenzie. He's going to make his second stop of the day, and he's putting in more fuel. But what about Purex 21 has stayed out along with MGP Riders, and Stuart McKenzie doing a stint on the softs. But he's going to have to run the medium tires to the end. And of course, MGP Riders, still have to run these soft compound tires. So it's going to get quite interesting as next user Mikey, he peels into the pits too. So I'm not too sure what tires he's on. He could be on the mediums, he could be on the softs. I'm not entirely sure. So there's next user who's making his P10 second and 5th. So Stuart McKenzie will filter out when he gets out of the pits. Actually, he filters out. Here comes Banana Josh. Banana Josh is going to have a go here, but not quite. Stuart McKenzie just a move as Stuart McKenzie runs wide, but still maintains 3rd place. That was a critical stop, because if Banana Josh got by, Stuart McKenzie would be losing more time. As back in the distances, Xeria P10 and of course next choose make a P10. It looks like he could be serving a penalty. I'm not too sure. Next choose make is running quite wide, and there he goes round the outside. So good move from Look at this here. MGP Rider is on, and looks like still pure axle, and MGP Rider going to come into the pits as well. So very good stuff there from Purex. So he's managed to go to the pit, same along with Empty Riders. So now it's battle for the stops here. But who is going to emerge into the race lead here? As Purex is straight out of the pits, Empty Riders putting in more fuel. So very good strategy call from the Boss Track Racing car. They've obviously put in just a splash of fuel. And look at the lead. He's going to gain here a massive lead. So Purex has done an absolute strategy masterclass, and there goes MGP Rider, and he's going to merge a few seconds back. Yet I think Stuart McKenzie is trying the undercut, and I've got the feeling that he's going to actually merge in front. And there's MGP Rider. So Stuart McKenzie is into a neat second place, but he's on the medium tires. MGP Rider is on the softs, and Banana Josh, at a matter of fact, he's up into fourth. So Banana Josh has done a very good strategy call as well, because he was running at near the back of the field at the start of the race, and he's finding himself in fourth place with P10 or fifth, as he's still battling, is quite loose. So P0 and Nuxu's are having a great battle down in P5. So looks like currently the race leader is Purex 2021. Obviously did a really good strategy, and he's up into P1 with a very good healthy 10-second lead, and that is going to extend with Stuart McKenzie. Looks like he's struggling on those medium combat tires, and there's MGP Rider. He's clearly got the faster race car, so MGP Rider's going to have to clear him, Stuart McKenzie, so he can catch the gap to Purex, and we might see a lead for the race of victory here. So here comes MGP Rider down the inside here. He's going to have a go, but he looks like he backs out of the move, and he's going to try to get a very good run here coming towards turn 4. So McKenzie runs loose, he loses the rear of the car, and there goes MGP Rider around the outside. So the MGP Rider is up in his second place. So McKenzie has got really loose on the curb, and MGP Rider used it to his advantage, and he is into P3. Oh my, hang on, he's into P2, so MGP Rider from into second place, but can he catch the gap to Purex? So that's the thing, as tyre wear is quite bad on the soft compound tyres. So hopefully Stephen Pironi can catch him. If he can't, he'll still come away with some decent points for this weekend. So McKenzie is down in third, and he's actually got P10. I don't know if P10 will be able to catch him up. Brett Keenan, not Brett Keenan, Nuxu's Monkey is still in fifth place, and he looks like he's past Banana Josh. Banana Josh trying to move on the outside. He ducks to the inside here, but no, still can't make the move. So final lap of the race here, lap 26, and Purex is going to come around the last straight, around the last bend, and he will take another race victory. It has been a dream result for the Boss Track Racing crew. He comes across the line, and his Purex will win the feature race here. Purex is your feature race winner, and he's going to take some great points, and he must be happy with that result there. And what a result that was. He will come away with the round of victory, and here comes MGP Rider, second place for the weekend, and of course second place for the feature race. And it's been a great weekend for the Boss Track Racing crew. And there comes Stuart McKenzie across the line. He'll finish in P3. Here goes P10, and will round off P4 with the rest finishing behind him. But again, what a race that was here, and I think for the rest of the season, it's going to be a really good battle here between Purex, so MGP Rider, Stuart McKenzie, possibly P10 as well. I think these top four drivers are going to really show that this season. But right now, the dream result for Purex 2021 has been really accomplished with 8 drivers, and still more drivers still have to race. So here are the round results here. Purex will take out the round victory with 86 points. He did very well in the sprint race, getting a good luck there. And feature race, well, he played a good strategy. He'll take first place with MGP Rider in second place on Purex's tail the whole weekend, and really shows that preseason really doesn't mean a lot. And Stuart McKenzie too, will managing to take P3 after a slow start the weekend. He'll take third place. So congratulations to the top 3, and we'll see you for the next round at Willow Springs, and I'll show you the rest of the grid from 4th all the way to 9th. See you then, and goodbye.